Hi guys, so today we'll be doing another question of a list. This is given a linked list, return the node where the cycle begins. If there is no cycle, return null. So we have already done the question where we have found out if the list contains cycle or not. This is basically an extension to that question only. So here what we'll do is first we'll find out if the list contains cycle or not. If the list doesn't contain the cycle, we'll straight away return null. In case if the list contains cycle, we have to return the starting node of the cycle. In this case, the starting node will be 2. Okay. In this one, the starting node will be 1. So the starting node is where the cycle, the last node of the linked list will be pointing to. Okay. Okay. So let's get started. Again, we'll making a basic check of linked list. That is, if head is equal to null, if head equals to null, will return null or head. You can return anything because it is already given that if the list doesn't contain cycle, we will straight away return null. Okay. Again, we'll be declaring two nodes. One will be fast equal to head. One is slow, which is equal to head. Now our first check would be we have to find out if the list contains a cycle or not. So while I've already told you the condition in the previous video, while fast is not equal to null, and then fast dot next is not equal to null, we will be incrementing the fast pointer 2 times, fast dot next and the slow pointer by 1 solely. Okay. In case these two pointer they start pointing to the same node, that means that we have encountered a cycle. So we'll mark it as flag. I can make a boolean variable flag equal to true. I can just declare here boolean variable flag which will be initialized to false. That means I'm assuming that there is no cycle in my linked list. Okay. In this case, I found out that there's a cycle. Then I can break out of this loop. Now, while coming out of the loop, we'll come out in any of these one condition out of two. One will be there is no cycle and the fast is pointing to next. Fastest pointing to null. In that case, flag will be false. So if flag equals to false, that means there was no cycle in our linked list. There was no cycle in our linked list, and we can return, or I can do one thing. I can make the return type is list node result equal to null. I can return result, or I can mark it else. In else portion, I have encountered a loop in my linked list. So what we can do is at this position our slow is slow and fast are pointing to same nodes. Okay, so what we can do is we can make any one of the pointer point to the initial head of the linked list. Okay, now from there on we will iterate through a loop until our head, our fast and slow pointer again meet, and at the point where they both meet, that will be the starting point of our linked list. Okay, while fast is not equal to slow, here we will increment both the pointers, slow equal to slow dot next and fast equal to fast dot next. Okay, so wherever they both meet, the loop will break. Okay, and coming out of this loop, I can mark result equal to any of this pointer, result equal to fast say. Okay, so at the end I can return result. I guess this will do. Okay, we can check it. Okay, it is accepted. Cool. So I can mark this one starting point of the loop. Okay. Okay, bye guys. We'll meet in the next video.